So, this is a little bit of a pain. Girl, this crate is full of some new vinyl. I'm going to get my sleeves out because I haven't sleeved any of these yet, and I want to put them on my shelf, so I'm gonna need to sleeve them. Hi guys, so as you guys know, during quarantine I was really expanding my vinyl record collection, and I've done a few videos where I featured some of the vinyl in this video, but definitely not all of it. So it's been sporadic through some like merch hauls, and I did do a little vinyl mail unboxing. However, that one was mostly picture disc. They won't be in this one, but some of the 45s will, so yeah, we got a lot of stuff to go through. So the first thing I want to tackle are the 45s. I love 45s just because ever since I was little, I was just obsessed with collecting like miniature things, like miniature play sets, like the Polly Pockets and stuff were my shit. So I just love anything that's miniature just in general, so I think that 45s are basically a miniature vinyl. And I also love the versatility, like if you have the time to sit down and exchange the records or change the records, 45s are great to like kind of create like a playlist and just play it versus like having to change a full LP and like skip to a certain song. So that's why I really enjoy 45s, but I know that they're not for everybody. So I have quite a few here and we're just gonna go through them. So the first one we have is Lights Up by Harry Styles. This is just the only song that's on it. I'm pretty sure on the back it says "Do You Know Who You Are?" but I'm pretty sure it's just the Lights Up song. It is brand new, it is still sealed, and I haven't opened it because this thing was a pretty penny. I bought this when I first started being in quarantine and I had some spare cash from all the sales I was making online, which those all kind of stopped. I haven't really sold anything anymore, so I haven't really had money to buy stuff. Yeah, if anybody's wondering how I afforded all this stuff, I sold a lot of old Funko Pops and collectibles on eBay and my Depop shop, and at the beginning of quarantine when everybody was at home, everybody was buying stuff online. So I had really spiked up in sales. I was shipping out 8 to 12 orders a day, and I made a pretty good penny, and I put all that money back into my vinyl collection, as you guys will see in this video. So that's how I was able to afford this. I usually don't buy this many vinyl in a short amount of time because this is literally just from like the past 2 months, which is crazy. But I'm super excited and grateful that I was able to recycle some of my used goods and give them to people who wanted them and be able to make a profit to add to my collection. So with that disclaimer, I did buy this. Harry Styles has recently come into my life also during quarantine, and this is one of my favorite songs of his, and I know this is a really sought after little 45, and it goes again for a pretty penny. So since it's sealed, I think I'm probably unfortunately going to leave it sealed. Next up, this was in one of my videos, but it is a bootleg I've come to find out of This Is America by Childish Gambino. So the front is a little picture from the music video and it says "This Is America." This could actually be the single cover. I don't know what the single cover is because I never pay attention to stuff like that. So, but it's got "This Is America" and then the other side is the instrumental, and the back is this really awesome picture of Donald. And somewhere it says, it might be on the inside here. Yeah, on the inside it says "For promotional use only, not for sale," and it's actually got the picture from the front on it, and it came in like the little inner sleeve, which I really appreciate. Some 45s don't, and it just gives me anxiety. So but yeah, I put it in the video that I didn't know what this was from, and people let me know that it was a bootleg, but I really enjoy it. I think it looks really nice, and you know, bootlegs are something that you kind of just learn to accept when you start collecting vinyl, and if it's something that you really enjoy, you're going to get it. It's just unfortunate that, you know, you're not profiting the original artist. Next up we have Post Malone. This is "Wow," and it is just the song "Wow" on both sides. Again, it comes in the little inner sleeve, which is great, and it is on just like a little white label. I got this off of eBay as well from Siren Records, I believe is the shop name. I've gotten a lot of really good 45s from them for a really, really great price. Next up, we have Senorita. I got this because I missed this drop. It is the yellow pressing variant. It might be the only variant there is aside from the picture disc. I'm not sure, but I have it. And I haven't opened it because I really am not a huge fan of this song. We have another Post Malone single. This is Goodbyes, I believe. Yes. And I think that's the only song that's on here. Really cool sleeve concept. I really like that it has the open window here. I love the sticker on the front as well, and then the back. I don't know, super satisfying. It is, again, something that is sealed, and I know people are probably gonna be like, why would you buy it if you're not gonna listen to it? But it doesn't matter in my collection, buddy. Yeah, this is just really cool. This one was pretty expensive too. Not as expensive as the Harry Styles one, but still not the cheapest. Another Post Malone single, I'm pretty sure this is the last one. It is for Circles. I got this from his merch shop. I did not miss the drop on this. But honestly, I hate to say it, but fuck his merch shop. I am literally so disappointed. I forgot that I even ordered this. It's been months and I just got it like, I don't know, 6 or 8 weeks ago. It's been months, and I also ordered the cassette and I never got the cassette. And I emailed them and they said that they fulfilled it, but I literally never got the freaking cassette. I forgot that I even ordered the stuff because it had been so long. So I told them, I was like, listen, like, can you just give me my $6 back? Because I honestly don't even want it at this point. And I know it's only $6, but I was irritated. And they claim that they refunded me. I got an email that said they did, but I kept checking my Discover statement and I never got the money back. And they didn't even want to give me the full $6 because each item came with the digital download of the single. So they only wanted to give me like $3.50 back because they said that they can't refund the digital stuff since I already received that, which is true, but come on now, are you serious? And then the icing on the cake is that they re-pressed this. They pressed this single again, except it's not red. This one is the red variant, which I really, really like the red one. I think it looks really nice. They repressed it and it's a blue variant. And then they also redid the cassette and it's like a poop color. If I can find a picture, I'm gonna pop it up here. It's ugly as hell. But if y'all took like 6 months, 7 months to, I mean, I ordered this in 2019 and it's June of 2020. So y'all took like 8 months to make this. You never even sent me my cassette that you claim that you sent me. And you didn't give me the refund when you say you sent me the refund. So y'all decide to re-press this and the cassette?
No, with a shotgun.
Make it make sense because I don't understand. Alright, lastly we have two Arctic Monkeys 45s. I got these from a record store, my old local record store because we moved away. And they were on sale for $6, which is not a bad deal. So this one is Suck It and See and Evil Twin. I love the cover art for this. And then I also got this one, and I love the cover art for this one as well. So this one is Black Treacle and You and I, and this one does come in a little sleeve. And these both also came with digital download codes. I don't think that they work anymore, but, and this is the back. I really liked that it was open in the back as well. I thought this was really cool. Those are all my 45s, so now we're gonna get into the albums. I have the Billie Eilish singles, rarities, and remixes. This is, again, a bootleg. It is not official. It does look really nice. You can definitely tell it's a bootleg though. And I do also really like the color of the vinyl. Very, very pretty. And the whole reason why I purchased this was because it has and Burn, which features Vince Staples. That was one of my favorite songs, one of my favorite collaborations that she's done, as well as Lovely featuring Khalid. So I really wanted to get this for those, and I have listened to this a few times actually, and the quality is there. I think that it sounds really good for a bootleg. Next up, we have Harry Styles. We have Fine Line album, as well as the self-titled debut. The self-titled one is just standard black, so I'm not going to go ahead and open it. But this one is the Target variant, and this is one of my favorite vinyl in my entire collection. I am obsessed with this pressing. It is beautiful. It is a clear vinyl with black and white splatter. It's stunning. I'm absolutely obsessed. Target did a fantastic job with this pressing. And this is one of the first vinyl that I picked up during quarantine. It is Bring Me the Horizon's Sempiternal album. This album has a lot of sentimental meaning to me. In high school, my freshman year, I discovered Bring Me the Horizon and I fell in love with them. So I did pick this up off of Depop, and I've been waiting to pick up this vinyl because I wanted this specific pressing. And this pressing is pretty pricey for what it is, but it is this really pretty kind of semi-splattered bronzy brown. Very complimentary to the album cover, which is one of the reasons why I wanted it versus the standard black. And somebody posted this on Depop for I think $15. I saw it within like 5 minutes of posting, so I just snagged it because I was like, I'm never gonna come across this again. Bringing back the Post Malone theme, I did get the 12-inch single for Rockstar. So the only song that's on here is Rockstar, and I also love the little cameo of him. It is just a standard black pressing, so I'm not going to open it, but this goes for a little pretty penny as well. A lot of these are pretty pricey vinyl that I was really lucky to pick up for good deals or be able to afford during all of my online store success. Somebody had not posted this yet, but I was interested in so many other items that we made a huge bundle. And one of the other items that I got from them was Beer Bong and Bentleys. This is on a clear vinyl, so I will open this. And they had this and they said that they were going to sell it for like 12 bucks, but they throw it in the bundle and I only got it for 10, which is a steal. A really pretty crystal clear vinyl. I love clear vinyl, and I love seeing the variants of how these stores do them, because some are so clear compared to others, and some of them have like a really faint pretty like purple hue to them. And if you guys are interested in any of the sleeves that I used throughout this video for my collection and keeping my vinyl in pristine condition, I'll have links down below for you guys to go ahead and pick them up on Amazon if you're curious. Next up, I have Lana Del Rey's Born to Die. I have had this vinyl in my collection before, but when I found out that Target did this beautiful red pressing, I couldn't resist. So I upgraded to the red pressing, and I actually sold my standard black pressing on Depop. So I sold it for $15 and this is $22. So in the end, the upgrade only costed me about $6, which I think is a steal. Next up, we have Sounds Good Feels Good. You guys know I have this vinyl in my collection, but this was the last pressing variant that I needed. I got number 2,629 out of 3,000. This is the limited HMV, is that the store? I don't know. Green pressing. It's a very, very pretty mint green pressing variant, and this is a UK exclusive, again only available in those stores. I did also pick up Under Pressure. This is the original release and not the deluxe extended release that came out later on with some bonus tracks. This is just the standard, and it is a double LP on standard black. I also got this from that Siren Records store. Next up, I finally picked up Gorillaz' self-titled album. I have not actually opened this yet, so I'm just gonna leave it. I got this from the exchange, and it does say $24 on it. I do think that that's a little bit inflated. I have seen this for like $18.99 on Amazon before. But I did have a pretty good credit for the exchange, and with them being closed over the past 2 months when they finally reopened, I had a craving to do some retail therapy. So I went to the exchange and I spent all of my credit except for like 32 cents I think I have left. Also with the Gorillaz theme, I finally got Humans on vinyl as well. This is just the standard black, and it has some really, really good songs. This is one of the albums that helped shape my music videos on here. Again, with the Logic theme, this is the Bobby Tarantino 2 mixtape. This is a bootleg. It is on standard black. I got this from a website. I think it was called Vinyl Ears or something. Oh, it was Ear Candy Music. I just found this vinyl sticker. Next up we have Spider-Man Homecoming. This is a picture disc, and this is a ThinkGeek exclusive, and it did come with a poster. That's why it flips open. I didn't understand what was missing. I was like, did I get scammed? But on the top here it says it includes a poster, so that's missing, and it's just the vinyl. Somebody posted this on Depop for $5, and I was buying a bunch of picture discs at the time, so I figured I'd pick it up. Next up we have the Silver Linings Playbook soundtrack. I got this at that local record store with the Picmonkey singles. This is something that I kind of had my eye on, and my one friend Brett reminded me of this when he said that he found it at another shop. This is the record store day exclusive variant. It was only $12. They had discounted it quite a bit. It had several reduced price stickers on it, and it was the only one they had left, but it is this super pretty green and silver pressing. That's the ugly side. This is the pretty side. Crybaby by Melanie Martinez. As you guys may know from one of my vlogs, I recently started listening to her again. My friend Jasmine is obsessed with her, and it reminded me that, you know, I used to listen to her until that whole scandal happened, and I was pretty young, so I just decided to stop listening to her and supporting her. I didn't really give it any more research or time. I just automatically assumed that she was guilty and just disconnected myself from her, but there's been more evidence and more like videos I watched when I decided, you know, I wanted to listen to her again. I wanted to find out what happened with that, and it just led to a lot of like, it really didn't seem to be true at all. So I was super excited because this was one of my favorite albums when I was a freshman. 2015, so I was a sophomore. This is one of my favorite albums. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was so fun how twisted it was, like how innocent it looks, but how twisted and dark it is. And Mad Hatter is awesome because Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite cartoons, so I was super excited. This is the inside. I did just get the standard black because the other pressings are not cheap at all. So next up we have The Weeknd The Hills remixes. This is a Record Store Day exclusive from 2016. I again got this with those other vinyl that were on sale at that one store. It is just a 12-inch single essentially. It's got the remix featuring Eminem, and then it's got the remix featuring Nicki Minaj. The last thing I got from that record store was not on sale, but it is Jimmy Eat World Bleed American. I was so excited when Joe found this and he said that he almost bought it but decided not to. I was like, snag. I love this album so much, so iconic, so many memories with this album, and I played it when I was cleaning my house the one day and I jammed, and it was a really good time. Very diverse music this time. We love that! We love that! We have some more Melanie Martinez. We have K-12. I did watch the movie and listen to this for the first time during quarantine, and I am obsessed. I keep playing this album over and over and over and over. I even started to memorize and learn the dance for Detention. I was that invested. And before I deleted my TikTok, I made a video on it. But yeah. So this is really cool because it's a pop-up. It's kind of underwhelming. I wish it was a little more iconic, but this is the pink pressing, which is very fitting for the album. So it's just on a pink. Furthermore, when I was researching and seeing how expensive all of the vinyl was for her, like, I don't know if it's because maybe when that scandal happened, so many people just, I remember seeing so many videos of people like burning their merchandise, that maybe all these limited pressings are even more limited because people just destroyed them. But somebody was posting this and they wanted $60 for it, and I was like, oh my god, but it's so cute. And then I saw that it was still on her merch shop for a retail price of like, I think it was $29.99. So I was like, I'm just gonna get it there. It actually got delayed for a little bit, but I'm honestly shocked that I even have it right now, because when I got the email saying that there was a delay in the production and it was on back order because of how popular it was, I was expecting for like a 3 to 6 month wait as with like every vinyl. But it actually took, I think, 2 weeks, and then I ended up getting an email that it shipped. So I was like, okay. I actually haven't even opened it yet. And I think it's going to be the pop-up again. Yep. And it is the really pretty green pressing. Very similar to the Sounds Good Feels Good vinyl that I showed a little bit earlier in the video. The other thing that made this super special was that it was a combo. So you got that, and then you also got this. And this is Strawberry Shortcake. Oh my gosh, there's so much hair on it because I just set it down. It is Strawberry Shortcake and High School Sweethearts on a heart-shaped vinyl, which is super, super cute. We have kind of a random buy, but it is Black Bear Dead Roses. This one's kind of random, but it is on a red and black splatter vinyl. I listened to this a little bit. I think it was my freshman year, might have been my sophomore year, when we were going to go see Hoodie Allen for my birthday. It was rumored that Black Bear was going to be opening for him, and it was right when the song I Don't Fucking Care came out, so he was kind of starting to get a little bit more popular. And so I listened to this a lot. My favorite song off of here is Dirty Laundry, though. I actually have that in my playlist and I listen to it pretty frequently. This was in my vinyl hunting video. It is You Me at 6 Night People. This was also the exchange, so this was something that I used my credit on. It was brand new, sealed, and it was only $15. And then it did come in this vinyl sleeve as well. We have a little 45 that hid in here. It is the Columbia Records Harry Styles From the Dining Table, backed with Sign of the Times. This one is also not very cheap. This was a pretty penny. Next up we have another picture disc. Jasmine actually sent me this in the mail by surprise, so I haven't been able to do anything with it yet, but it's super, super cute, and it's the actual soundtrack from Alice in Wonderland, from the Disney movie, so I really just want to listen to it. I don't even know if I want to hang it up, although it's so pretty, so iconic that like I do want to hang it up, but like I want to enjoy it, so. Next up we have a bundle that I did on Depop. It is for Mariana and the Diamonds, the Family Jewels. Is it Mariana or Marina? I totally butchered that name. I'm so sorry, guys, but it's that album. Don't cancel me yet. It's been a minute. I don't even think I've listened to this album by them. I listened to Fruit in high school and I really enjoyed it, but I saw this, and then I also saw the Nick Jonas self-titled album, and I do own Nick Jonas Last Year Was Complicated on vinyl. So somebody had these listed for $10 each, and then if you bought 2 or more items from their shop, it was free shipping. So I was like, $20 free shipping, heck yeah, for these two. I got Sucker Punch on vinyl, finally, super excited. Love this movie, one of my favorite movies of all time. I remember when this came out for Record Store Day as well, and it was on like a really cool green pressing, and I went to so many different record stores to try and find it, and I couldn't find it anywhere. But when Joe and I went to Columbus, this was the only vinyl that I bought because our vinyl hunt was an absolute failure. There's only 500 copies of this. The inside, if you guys haven't seen this movie, please watch this movie. It's so good. It came with a poster, which is really cool. And then the sleeve, also really cool. And it's pressed on this really cool amber colored vinyl with some like orange specks in it. Makes me think of Jurassic Park. And the last vinyl we have is Mac Miller Swimming. I also got this from the exchange, and I have opened it. The one is actually on my turntable, so I only have the one in here. It's kind of one of those situations where it's like, I knew of Mac Miller because my best friend in middle school really, really liked him. And I remember us going to their house and then playing it on their computer for us. And I'd be learning how to use Sony Vegas and stuff. We'd watch some of his music videos. So I have those memories of Mac Miller. Also Mac Miller because the first Logic song that I ever heard was All I Do, and in the beginning he says shout out Mac Miller. So there's a few little things in my life that are connected to him, even though I never really delved explored his music, unfortunately, until after his passing. This is just the standard black pressing. Hurt Feelings is one of my favorite songs, as well as Self-Care. So kind of a sad note to end on, but that is my entire vinyl collection update. Holy crap, guys, that was a lot. Really diverse stuff though. Like, we got some soundtracks, we've got some rap in there, we've got some rock, some pop stuff, lots of different things, and I'm super pleased and excited to finally share this with you. I'm gonna go ahead and finish sleeving these and sticking them on my shelf and getting my crate ready for the next haul. So subscribe if you guys want to see more vinyl videos. I tend to upload them kind of often, not all the time, but often enough that I do have a playlist if you guys want to go ahead and check it out with all of my vinyl record videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Peace out, Girl Scouts.